Hey everyone, before I start today's video I just wanted to thank all of our subscribers, viewers, and followers. We've had some challenges and difficulties when it comes to producing videos lately, and that's on me. So to start off what I'm now calling Season 2 of the Theme Park Files, I wanted to deliver on an old promise. On June 30th, 2006, CBS announced the sale of Paramount Parks to Cedar Fair Entertainment Company for $1.24 billion. This buyout gave Cedar Fair ownership of all three major amusement parks in Ohio, this being Kings Island, Cedar Point, and the now closed Geauga Lake. One of the initial terms of this agreement allowed Kings Island and the other former Paramount parks to continue using Nickelodeon and Paramount-related themes, characters, and branding. The Nickelodeon brand could be used throughout the parks for another 4 years, and the Paramount brand could be used for another 10, both including an option to extend the license. Cedar Fair, however, opted not to use this branding for very long, as they began removing Paramount themes by 2008. As a result, many rides received name and theme changes. These included the inverted blender, boomerang, face-off, changing to Invertigo. The launch coaster, known as the Italian Job Stunt Track, became more simply known as the Backlot Stunt Coaster. Huss's only giant topspin, Tomb Raider the Ride, became the Crypt, and the steel-inverted Arrow, Top Gun, became Flight Deck, before eventually being renamed the Bat, as a nod to the original coaster. If you would like to know more about the original Bat and some of its troubled history, I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. But Cedar Fair did not just stop at changing the theming. Many new attractions found their way to Kings Island, starting with the relocated flying coaster Firehawk, following Cedar Fair's decision to close Geauga Lake in 2007. Along with it came a new area to the park called X-Base, centered around flight. This was also home to Kings Island's indoor launch coaster, Flight of Fear. For the opening of the 2009 season, Cedar Fair commissioned B&M to build the park's first steel hypercoaster, Diamondback. Reaching a top speed of 80 miles per hour, this snake exerts a total of 4.2 Gs, causing riders, myself included, to gray out from time to time. In addition to winning an award for Best New Ride of the Season, this hypercoaster became well known as the world's first coaster to feature a splashdown element, going through Old Swan Lake and leaving trails of water in the air behind it. That summer also saw the death of Son of Beast, as the coaster would make its final run that June after a guest claimed she had burst a blood vessel into her brain while riding. Though there were no other reported incidents that year, Kings Island and Cedar Fair shut down the coaster as a safety measure. An investigation was started on the ride to make sure it was all in proper working order, and though no inquiries or problems were found after investigation, Cedar Fair still left the ride standing but not operating for 3 years before announcing the official closure of Son of Beast in 2012. By 2010, Kings Island's Nickelodeon properties were removed, and guests saw the invasion of the Peanuts gang in the form of Planet Snoopy. This land was aimed at a younger demographic and was home to the park's 3 family coasters, including the renamed Woodstock Express, Flying Ace Aerial Chase, and the Great Pumpkin Coaster. If you're interested in learning more about Cedar Fair's history with the Peanuts, be sure to check out our blog, It's a Great Amusement Park, Charlie Brown, on our website at www.thethemeparkfiles.com, and I'll also leave a direct link to that in the description below. 2011 saw the installation of 2 attractions to the Coney Mall area of the park, the first of these being a 301-foot-tall swing ride named Windseeker. The second attraction, entitled Dinosaurs Alive, was not included with park admission, and was promoted as the world's largest animatronic dinosaur park. The following season, the water park Boomerang Bay was redone, dropping the Australian theme and being renamed to Soak City. Renovations in the area included a larger wave pool, along with remodeling the Lazy River attraction. In 2014, the world's largest inverted coaster, Banshee, premiered at the park's Action Zone area. Rising like, well, a banshee from where the Son of Beast once stood, this coaster is the only operating coaster in the world to feature a pretzel knot element. From here we almost start to see a cycle develop, where Cedar Fair adds a new coaster every 3 years. The addition for the 2017 season was the wooden coaster Mystic Timbers by Great Coasters International, or GCI for short. Not only is this a great wooden coaster with lots of bunny hills and lots of airtime, but it also allowed Kings Island to retake the world record for most wooden roller coaster track in a single park, which they previously held before the closure of Son of Beast in 2012. The park's Rivertown area saw the rebirth of less taxis in 2019 under the new name the Kings Mills Antique Autos. The original attraction closed during the Paramount reign over the park back in 2004. 2019 also saw the closure of the Great Arrow Vortex, which opened in 1987 using the station from the original bath. At the time of its opening, it held a world record for the most, 6 at the time, inversions on a roller coaster. Around the opening of the 2019 season, blueprints for a new roller coaster were leaked after the plans were filed at Mason City Town Hall. Orion and Polaris were revealed as possible nicknames. It would take the place of Firehawk, which closed in 2018 to prepare for this gigacoaster. An unveiling event was held on August 15th, officially announcing the new coaster as Orion. To coincide with Orion's debut, the park updated the area's theme for the 2020 season, renaming it from X-Base to Area 72. The area's theme was described as a secret research facility that has been studying the effects of flight on man. The area was also officially added to the park map, as both the former X-Base and Coney Mall were only designated by a sign and not labeled on the park map itself. Upon its opening, Orion featured a 300-foot drop and a top speed of over 90 miles per hour. This coaster was the largest investment in the park's history, costing them roughly $30 million to construct. Though there were a few challenges regarding travel and visiting an amusement park during a pandemic, Jacob Brennan and I were fortunate enough not just to make a trip to Kings Island, but also Hershey and Lakemont Park this summer. While our ride thoughts for Orion were never recorded, due to some technical mishaps, we only ended up with the bloopers somehow.
Hello everybody, I'm Charlie. I'm Jacob. You weren't even looking at the camera.
We do have our thoughts recorded for the other rides at the park. If we get 150 likes on this video, I'll put together a vlog type video with our adventures from this summer. If you like our videos and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, follow us on Instagram at The Theme Park Files, and check out our blog at www.thethemeparkfiles.com. Until then, I'll see you on the lift hill.